What's up, guys? It is episode 2 of our road to the show here in MLB The Show 25. We're going to hop right into the video here, so please leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. We're going to be going through college, making the decision if we want to go to college or if we want to forego college and just go straight into the MLB draft. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get to it. We have a phone call now, and it's Stephanie Saunders again. Wanted to update you on your draft stock. Okay, let's hear it. I'm hearing you'll probably be drafted in the first 4 rounds, so we did stay 1 to 4. That's awesome. You've also received a lot of interest from several great college programs. Okay. You should pick a school soon. That way, you'll know where you're going to play college baseball if you don't want to sign a pro contract after the draft. We'll just go ahead and get right into it. We don't need any more information. I think we got the gist of it. We can't really determine which team might draft you, but I'm curious, do you have a preference? Okay, so this is where you can either pick. I'm going to go ahead and let the draft decide. I'm not worried about it. Obviously, I'd love to play with the Padres, but Manny Machado at third base, I'd be kind of stuck in the minors there. So we'll rock with it, see who we get drafted by. If we do get drafted by the Padres for some, freak chance position change maybe, Padres can always use another shortstop, guys, right? Right? Okay. Feels like our whole lineup is shortstops. Even Manny Machado's a freaking shortstop. So UCLA was the one I was looking at. The exposure's not necessarily there, but it's not bad. I would like to upgrade speed. I think it was UCLA that had speed. Let's go ahead and commit to UCLA. All right. So I don't really know what to expect here once we've committed. I don't know if it gives us the option to skip or if we, how they've worked that out here. Okay, so it looks like we're going into the draft. We get drafted, then we have to make the decision. So let's see. 13th pick in the 4th round. I didn't hear the team. The Astros. Ooh, okay. So we're going to a cheater. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So the Houston Astros have taken us. That's interesting. We're going to go with emotional here. I wouldn't say excited going to the Astros, not necessarily, but we're going to go with emotional. Maybe shed a tear here, be a little bit heartfelt in our interview or whatever after the draft. So check this out here. I've already seen people complaining about the graphics. I will take worse graphics for better performance every day of the week. So I'm not worried about it at all. The presentation that MLB The Show has, the gameplay, is second to none. So I will take worse graphics all the time. And honestly, the graphics aren't that bad. They've been really, really good so far in the the little over an hour that I've been recording now that I've been playing the game. So I don't mind it. I don't hate it at all. So this is interesting. All right, we're going to go ahead and skip this cutscene. We don't need to worry about that. Typically, that type of commentary stuff's pretty similar every year. There's really not much else you could say. How did it feel to have your name called by the Houston Astros? I'm not going to say can't say I'm thrilled. It's a dream come true. We'll go with that. I'm not happy to be a 4th-round pick, so we're not saying that. How do you feel about being selected by the Astros organization? I'm grateful to be drafted by the Astros. I am. Like I said, I don't care who drafts me. I just want a chance to play. So I'm excited about that. You have a big decision to make. We do. So do I go to UCLA or do I start my pro career? So if I go to college, this is cool because I was curious if it would actually tell me about this or not. So if I go to college, I'll receive all benefits of UCLA's official offer. I'll pursue being the number 1 overall draft pick in future drafts. And I'll begin my pro career as 21-year-old after college is completed. Or receive a signing bonus of 5 tokens. Okay, that's interesting as well. I like that. Reduced chances of being fast-tracked to the majors. So I would have to play in the minors more than likely longer. And begin pro career as an 18-year-old. So this is interesting because right now I would be on the Astros if I start my pro career. If I go to college, I have the chance to be picked by a different team. So it's interesting because we'll probably be able to... The benefits that UCLA had and all the perk upgrades and stuff seemed pretty cool. You know what? Let's go to college. Okay, 3 years later. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't even think about this. I just assumed we'd play our college career. So we are right into our senior year. This is cool. I'm looking forward to the championship before the upcoming draft. Sure. That's the main reason. Okay, she was calling. Okay, interesting. I know I have a tremendous opportunity to turn some heads here in Omaha. That is exactly why I want to play. A ton of scouts will be there, and the games are on national TV, so your performance in the tournament could have a big impact on your draft stock. That's interesting. Sounds like you already knew that. Definitely. So what are you hearing as of right now? Let's check out what Stephanie Saunders has for us. Well, I know a lot of people who think you've developed into one of the better players in college baseball for the last 3 seasons. That's good to hear. Put up some great numbers from the time you stepped on campus as a freshman, so you've done everything you could up to this point. Awesome. Plus, you've done so against some really good competition with lots of scouts following you at UCLA. So from what I'm hearing from scouts, I know in front office executives, with MLB teams, I think you're likely to go between round 2 and 5. So the college baseball championship, yeah, it'll be very important to play well. Will be boosted up, potentially be the number 1 overall pick. So thank you for the info, Stephanie. Watch out for me in Omaha. Let's go ahead and get into it here and see what we need to do to be a first overall pick. Let's say we'll get a hit. That'll be 25. Plus, I'm assuming they're calling it XP. So let's see what we can do here. Love these uniforms. Taking that one low and inside at our feet. So we do have a runner on second here in the bottom of the second. We're batting number 6 in this lineup. Swung right through that one underneath it.
It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help.
All right, 2-1 count now in our first at bat of the game. Nice sinker, nice pitch. All right, 2-2 count, even up here. Cannot let a pitch pass us here, so we're gonna be playing defensive at the plate here. Hit that one out to right field. It is down. That will be a double. Run comes in to score here. And we will take second here, and that will be a RBI double to take the lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Great start to the game there, and we are up 1-0. See if we can come into score here with 1 out in the bottom of the second, extend our lead even more. That is hit up the middle to the shortstop. That is caught to first. 2 outs now, but we do advance to third with 2 outs.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Kimball getting ready to hit. 2 outs. In the dirt.
Ooh, should not have gone there. We were going to be out. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. I thought that was going past him, and it did not. So we got gunned out there, going back to third. 1-0 in the top of the fourth now, and we're back out on defense here. Up the third baseline to first. We make that throw. It is right on the money, and that will be the first out. Fielding's never going to be a problem for me unless it's one of the Showtime plays and I just mess up the buttons because I'm not paying attention. I'm pretty consistent at fielding. It's going to be batting that's going to be the interesting part of this career, seeing if I can actually, play well. Foul that curveball back, got underneath it. We were a little bit late on that one. Count is 0-1 now. Start this at bat.
Jackie Robinson is the most well-known, but can't forget other alums like Dave Roberts, Chase Utley, and Troy Glass.
Swing through that one. Nice sweeper there. And just 0-2. We do have a runner on first here. Still up 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth. See if we can take advantage of potentially a pitch in the strike zone here. Nope, we'll throw a sinker low and inside there. Makes it 1-2. Nice take there by us.
And then after his junior season, he was drafted in the 47th round, but he decided
nice sinker there. It gets us swinging, and we go down now 1-2 in the game with a strikeout. Back on defense here. Looks like they might potentially bunt, so we're going to move in a little bit. He does. See if we can get to that one. Throw it to first. 91 speed. There's no way we get that there. He is safe. We'll throw this one to second base here. Showtime. Got it. Finally. My goodness. Still was caught off guard by that showing up instead of moving the stick. So good recovery there. We're up 2-0 now in the bottom of the seventh. Swung through that fastball right low over the middle of the plate there. Very late on that one, a little bit underneath it as well. Grounder to second. That'll be thrown to second, thrown to first. That will be, we're safe there actually at first. So lead runner is out. We take first base there. In the dirt, we'll go ahead and stay. Not taking off. There's no way we get to second on that one. Full count now, and we will see what we can do here on the base pass.
All right, here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Popped up. We will retreat to first base. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to go ahead and take off here, see if we can make second base. We can. We take second base easily there on a throw. Spiked into the second baseman's chest. And that is our first collegiate steal that we've played. I'm sure we've had a couple before this. And that is a walk. So runners on first and second now with 2 away.
First and second, 2 outs. Middleton digs in now, and he deals.
1-1 count, grounder to the second baseman. That play is made, and I realize now why it's going back. It's because the controls on left stick are not up and down anymore. They are left and right, and I'm clicking it, or I'm pushing it wrong. I've been so confused, and then when I stole, it had a thing that popped up that showed me, and that makes so much more sense. Dynamic challenge here. It is 4-1. I'm assuming it's going to be to add on to our lead. It is. We'll try and hit a double or better for 1 token. The 1 and 2 here, try and battle back, even this count up. We'll put something in play. High, swing through the fastball. That is a strikeout. And we will end the 8th inning there.
So here's the cleanup hitter.
All right, top of the 9th. Runner on second, 1 out. Still up 4-1 here, trying to put this game away.
And there's a base hit to left.
Can't get to that one.
Coming home.
We'll throw this one to second. Runner is going to be easily out there. That'll be 2 outs. So 2-run lead now as the runner scores from second, but we take the runner out of play at second base, and now with 2 outs, we come into the game potentially getting a play here. We will not. And that is a line drive into right field, and they will throw that one back in. So runner on first now with 2 outs. And we'll go ahead and enter the game here, just in case we get the opportunity to make a play here. I like that they're giving us the option to go in, even though it's not necessarily going to be a play with us. And that will be the final out as he throws it from second base to first, and we have won. That is awesome to see. Okay, and we can see all of our pro teams that are interested now. That's cool. So projected right now, round 3 to 4. Ooh, the All Blues. These are nice. I like these unis. Let's see what we can do here in our first at bat of the game. Slider up and in there. My goodness, 1-0 on the count now. Runner at first, 1 out, top of the second here. Still batting 6th. Foul that curveball away. Got on it, just were a little bit late.
You know, the Bruins have played their home baseball games at Jackie Robinson Stadium since 1981.
Curveball outside. Makes it 2-1 now, so nice take there to get ahead in the count. Grounder down the third baseline. That will stay fair. Runner goes to third. We'll go ahead and take second here, and we will be in and safe. So advance the runner from second to third, or first to third, and we take second base on the double.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Grounder, that will be stopped by the second baseman. That is 1 out, but we do score a run. Makes it 2-1 now. See if we can come in here and score the tying run here in the second inning. 0-2 count, 2 outs now. Pitch, and it is hit in the air. Can that get down? It will, and we will score the tying run here in the second inning. So 2-2. We'll see what we can do now. We did lose, so we'll see what happens once we head out of this game. Did have a double, had another couple of strikeouts in this game, so not the game we were hoping for. Did earn 1 token, so that's good to see. And we will see what we need to do here. All right, so a little pep talk from Edmund Pineda, our head coach here. It's always great to see from our head coach. So this game will decide if we head to the championship or if we go home. So we'll check this one out. If we lose this, I'm interested to see how that'll work. I'm assuming we'll just go, maybe do the combine again. I don't really know, or just go straight to the draft. But yeah, we'll head in here, play this game, and see what we can do. All right, in the first inning, we are up down 3-1 already here, and we have a dynamic challenge. We're going to try and drive in at least one run here. Hopefully that runner from third. So we'll see what we can do here. Grounder up the middle. That'll be a base hit. We'll bring in that run, and that is it. We're down 3-2 now as we score one there, and on the first pitch we see single right back up the middle, and we complete our dynamic challenge there.
Right side.
That'll be a pop-up here, and we'll go ahead and keep running with 2 outs. That'll be the end of the first. Yeah, score a run there, complete our dynamic challenge. That is great to see. All right, 12-4, bottom of the 8th. We have 2 runners on. My dynamic challenge is to drive in all the runners, so we'll see what we can do here. Fouled that one back. We're way underneath it there. Definitely should have warmed up and practiced a little bit before we jumped in here, but that's okay.
To score, and not as lopsided as this, but yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one's popped up into right field. That is a fair ball, so we will keep going, go to second here. And we will stay at second. That'll be 2 runs scoring on the play. Makes it 12-6. Bottom of the 8th, we're still down 6 runs, so no outs. I'm at second. We'll see what we can do here to keep this one going. Another switch hitting catcher. That is interesting. We had one in our high school, or the draft combine, too. We'll stay at third here as there's one gone now, so we do advance a base. Take another 90 feet.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball.
We'll go home. The play is not made by the second baseman. That is safe. So run scores 12-7. Bottom of the 8th. Runner on first with 1 out. And a dynamic challenge. Bottom of the 9th here. 12-8. We have a runner on second with 1 out. We're gonna try and hit a home run. Why not? See what we can do here. Nice cutter there, low and away. 0-1 count. Could not get to that. Just swinging at everything. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Nice curve there. 0-2 count. Foul that one back. Ball boy makes a nice play on that. Stays 0-2. Grounder up the right side. That'll be in, and the runner will go home. Throw to the plate. Not in time. He is in time. That is out. So 2 outs now. 12-8. Bottom of the 9th. I'm on first base here. Go ahead and take off here. It's 2-2 anyway. We'll stay at second here. Not trying to push that. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. See if we can try and score 4 runs here and tie this game up. 0-2 count here. We're taking off in the dirt, and we do take third. Runner takes second as well, and we advance 90 feet. Both of the runners there. So 1-2 count now, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. This could be the final pitch of the game for us and potentially our college career. Grounder into the outfield. That'll get back to the wall. 2 runs will score. That is a 2 RBI double there. Nice hit, Ewell Kimball. Makes it 12-10. We'll see if we can tie this one up.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate.
And we're watching from the dugout here. See what we can do. Runner on second now. 1-2. That is a pop-up. And that should be the final out of the playoffs, and we lose. So, a sad loss. We had 20 hits as we are now projected round 1-2 after a 3-for-5, 3 RBI performance with a double. We did lose, unfortunately, but raised our draft stock, so we'll see what we can do now. So let's see what we've got to do here. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to have to play the combine again. I don't know if we just go straight into the draft. Okay, and we do just go straight into the draft. That's good to know. So yeah, let's see where we get drafted. I'm gonna be quiet so I can hear it this time. Okay, 23rd pick in the second round, and we are a Cincinnati Red. We're gonna go with excited this time. This is interesting. I actually really like this. Okay. So we have some work to do. The Reds, an interesting team. Have some young superstars on their roster. We'll see what we can do here. I like this. All right, our first cutscene with our manager, Eugene Varela. Your new manager. Welcome to Chattanooga. Well, you've made it to Pro Ball. Ready to put some serious work in? Yeah, I cannot wait. So excited. In the minors, you get what you put in. Everyone has to prove themselves down here, especially those who were not first rounders. You're acting like I was an 18th rounder. It's hard to not start dreaming about life in the big leagues, but remember to be where your feet are. That is always a good tip for anyone in life, especially in a video game. Focus on getting better every day and doing what you can to make this team as good as it can be. That's how you'll move up the ladder. Sounds good. Thank you for all the advice. We're gonna be that guy that never complains, never talks bad about the team. We're gonna get straight into work. First in, last out, real gritty type of guy. Team player, always does the right thing, makes the right decisions. Stephanie Saunders, now our official agent. That is awesome to see. I didn't know if it would give us a choice or not, but I mean, it's awesome. Every so often, I'll be sending you packages with equipment that can use on the field to help you look great. That is awesome. Can't wait to try out some fresh gear. I'm not going to push on when the packages come in. No worries about that. So let's see. Okay, so we should be getting it in a couple of days, so not bad. All right, keep an eye out for delivery notification. Could not get it to us before the first game of the season. That's totally fine. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, so we had 73 tokens to use. This is where I have kind of spread them out to every bit of everything we have. We're going to go ahead and confirm this upgrade. We are now up from a 55 to a 59 overall. That is awesome to see. So that's just after playing high school, college, and then the combine. So that's awesome to see. We'll head back out here. That is where our first episode of MLB The Show 25's Road to the Show will end. In the next episode, which will be out very soon, we are going to be starting our minor league career, making our minor league debut with this team. I don't know the name of the team. That's probably important. The Chattanooga Lookouts. So have the little googly eye logo there on the hat. That's awesome. We'll be making our minor league debut with them, looking to get to the majors as quick as possible. I'm aware that it's not going to be too quick. This is what we're looking at. Third baseman wise, we are down again, 59 overall. We're 21 with B potential. So I'm assuming if we were a first round pick, we probably would have had an A potential, but B potential is fine. We can work with that. There's really not many guys. I mean, Jamer Candelario is fine for the majors right now, but who knows how long he'll be on the team. So we have an opportunity very quickly, it looks like, at third base to shoot right up to the majors if we can play well. I know they'll probably make us go to AAA either way first, but that'll be exciting to see. But yeah, that will be the end of today's episode. This is the first MLB The Show content I've put out. I waited for 25 to get early access to put out any content from MLB The Show because I didn't want to put out any MLB The Show 24 content and then have to switch over right away. So waited a little bit. I know it's been a lot of Madden content, but we're going to be going back and forth. Hopefully, the goal is to do 2 videos a week, one MLB, one Madden, and then maybe throw in some other games in there at some point soon. But if you guys enjoyed this video today, please leave a like, subscribe. It means the world to me that you guys are watching this. The my thoughts video, my reaction video on the MLB franchise deep dive, which I will be doing one of those as well soon, a video on a franchise mode. It got 30 views in the first day. That is the second most views any video on my channel has, and I got it in the first day. So I'm hoping you guys are going to be really receptive to the MLB The Show content. I love doing it. I'm very excited to get in and actually play this. I'm going to edit this video right now. It's currently 2 o'clock in the morning, the 14th, so the first day it's come out. I've been recording the episode for about 2 hours. So I'm going to get in, edit this video, then keep playing tonight and try and get a couple videos pumped out really quick. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, share the video with your friends. If you're seeing it for the first time, please make sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I try to have a video out every week or every 2 weeks right now. But like I said, I want to have 2 out per week pretty soon if I can get consistent with editing and making sure everything looks good. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.